Looks like Styles P has had enough of Adam 22 and his bullshit. We're going to talk about it after a quick word from our sponsor. And our sponsor today comes by way of none other than Med Leaf Dispensary, 201 Philadelphia Avenue, Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, 08215. Specializing in all your flower, pre-roll, vape, edibles, topicals, and more. I'll be over there tonight. And I definitely implore, if you're looking, you go over there too. If you're in the Atlantic County area, or if you're not, go on their website. Go visit them at 201 Philadelphia Avenue, Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, 08215. Let them know Viral Hip Hop News sent you. Those are my people. Go support. Let's go to work. All right. So, first and foremost, I do apologize for the camera issue. I don't know what's going on with my camera today. It's acting kind of crazy, and I am a little pressed for time. So, that being said, I said, you know what? Not going to worry about the camera today. My voice works, it's well, and it's clear. So, we're going to get this goddamn work done regardless. The devil will not win today. We're going to get it going. So, a couple days ago, and I apologize for not reporting on this a couple days ago. Like I said, I have been definitely very, very busy. A lot of good things going on. But a couple days ago, it looks like New York City rapper, New York City advocate, Hocus for a Fifth. I don't even think he lives in NY no more. I think he's down south now. But a friend of the platform, that's the bro. Hocus for a Fifth was attempting to start a campaign, a drop the flag campaign, where he was insisting and definitely calling on all gangs throughout the country to drop the flags and unite. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on for a very long time, but now we're starting to see different military groups and government stepping in, and it's starting to get kind of bad out here. And I'm glad that somebody is coming out, somebody that was from that culture, from that environment, got out of that environment, taking a stand and saying, you know what, we got to do something about this. These are our kids out here. These are our people out here. This is our culture out here. And if we don't get a grip of it, it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. And it's starting to get worse at a rapid rate. So let's go out here and do what we got to do to gain some unity throughout our neighborhoods and throughout our culture, right? So Adam 22, somebody who has made himself very comfortable within this quote unquote culture for a very long time, came out and had this to say, or had this video to make in response to Hocus for Fifth and what he said.
All the people out there, I ain't gang banging no more. Um, I've been GDBD Vice Lord for a long time now. Been doing battle with my ops, done battle with the police, put in work in the jails, but I decided I needed to change my life. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my booty hole, they've been extorting me, $20K a month. I can't live like this no more, man. It's too expensive, and I'm ready to just be me. So I encourage everybody out there to do the Drop My Flag challenge and just and live your truth on the dead homies. So yeah, gang banging is out. Carrot and myself is in. Peace.
All right. If anybody was surprised by what we just saw, that's unfortunate because I wasn't surprised one bit that this clown felt comfortable to go in here and mock violence in a community that he talks about every day, highlights it every day, and then will point fingers at why it occurs. Very, very colonizer-esque behavior, right? So none of this surprises me. I'm glad that Styles P saw it and was pissed off, and somebody finally said, somebody within the mainstream, and obviously Styles P, I don't quote unquote mainstream, but somebody that has made it, somebody that is recognized for his craft as being one of the best lyricists in the game, universally recognized as such, coming out and saying something against it. Here's what Styles P had to say about what we just saw. He said, whoever is black and his homeboys with the goofy white boy who mocked putting down the flags for gang members, he must think y'all bitches. Better G check that shit and tell him shut his devil federal mouth when he sees black men trying to help black babies. Now, Styles P also went underneath his Instagram caption and said this: I usually stay away from talking about a lot of shit, but what he's trying to do and doing represents a different type of evil. Y'all brothers around him better G check that shit. Are you even? Hold on, my bad. What's going on here? Get out of here, get out of here. Come on, man. Sorry about all these pop-ups. All right, so he said, I usually stay away from talking about a lot of shit, but what he's doing, for what he's trying to do and doing represents a different type of evil. Y'all brothers around him better G-check that shit, or you are even more responsible and accountable than he is. I think he messed up his words, but he said, or you are even more responsible and accountable than he is. If he don't make an apology to the culture and race and actually mind his business from this point on, every black man that stands with him or beside him is a fucking coward. Good night. Now, Adam 22 went on to respond to that. He said it was a joke about some gay shit. Some dude said, Hocus acting like I was dissing him and members in general is pure clout chasing. You're too smart to be falling for this unk. And Styles P said, I don't give two shits about what's going on with you and Hocus. What you ain't going to do is have young kids thinking it ain't cool to get on the straight and narrow. He claimed that Adam 22 is eating off the culture and demanded he take action to uplift it. And this comes by way of the good people at allhiphop.com. The article was written by them. Salute to allhiphop.com. I'm going to say this, and this may upset some people, may not. I don't care. It's too late. I'm glad that Styles P finally said something against this bullshit, but it is too late. We've been talking about this shit for years. And it's like you allowed this dude to walk in your house, get comfortable, take his shoes off, ask you how much the house was. You sold him the house. Your people around the neighborhood sold him the whole goddamn neighborhood. And now he's renting it out to y'all. He owns the houses that you guys built, that you guys created. You let him get comfortable in it. He bought it off. He owns it. He's renting it out to you weirdos. And now you want him to fall back and not mock and ridicule and make fun of and destroy. I don't even want to say destroy because we do a good job of that our damn selves, of doing the bullshit and thinking it's cool. And then on the flip side, you got clowns like Wack and other people standing 10 toes down for this bullshit. Why? Because it's financially advantageous for them to do so. We've allowed this bullshit to go on for so long that I'm here to tell you, unfortunately, it is too damn late. I really hope that Hocus ignores that nonsense. And if he's genuine about what he's trying to do, which I firmly believe he is, I've spoken to him on many occasions. We've had interviews with him. Really believe he's genuine in what he's doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, and leave all that corny shit behind. And if people are really following what Hocus is moving and what he's trying to do, follow that and leave all this other shit in the rear view. That's the only way we're really going to be able to do something in regards to this situation. Because if we continue to entertain that bullshit, we just going to keep feeding him even more. He's not going anywhere because we allowed him a place in this culture. We allowed him to buy equity and real estate in this culture. And now the motherfucker is renting it out to us. Now he is the owner. And that is completely our doing. Because instead of us staying 10 toes down when this shit was really at its peak and really could open the floodgates for other type of content creators to uplift the culture and do it the right way, y'all motherfuckers ran to the white ice. Point blank, period. It just is what it is. So this doesn't surprise me. I'm not shocked, not mad. I blame us. I'm not going to point the finger at one particular person. I blame us. We allowed that man to walk into our neighborhood, and not just him, many others, to walk in our neighborhood, see how dope it was, eat at our barbecues, drink our fucking juice, eat our goddamn greens and potato salad and all that shit. Oh, this is nice. Let me go ahead and buy some of this shit. We took a couple of hours. We let them buy out the neighborhood, a.k.a. the culture, and now they're renting that shit out to us. It's a sad day of events. Sad day of events. But shout out to Styles P for at least standing up and saying something. I don't know if what's going to come of it, because clearly this dude doesn't care and the other ones don't care either. But leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the situation. Again, I do apologize for my camera acting up for whatever reason. I will get that situated and rectified for the next show. But until next time, until next story, Sam Man, CEO of the Brand About Hip Hop News. I love each and every one of y'all. Love yourselves, and most importantly, love yours. I'm out. Peace.